there really aren't a number of high-end running backs in the 21st century. I talk about a small handful. That's what you got about these premier runners who stack up against history's best. Who you got there, Mike Fuentes?
Someone who tormented my childhood, Dan Marino's, the guy who helped architect Dan Marino's last game, Fred Taylor.
Gator.
Yeah, the Gators, Fred Taylor, Jacksonville legend Fred Taylor. He wore number 28. Let me see. It seems to be a lot of running backs. He already mentioned CJ2K.
By the way, how's Fred Taylor not in the Hall of Fame? People do the who needs to get in whatever Hall of Fame. I'm glad the Cobra Dave Parker finally gained admission to the baseball one. So now I feel like the most looming guys out there are NFL guys for that. I mean, Torrey Holt not being in is loco. I think Ricky Waters deserves to be in. I know a lot of people will tout Roger Craig. He's a tick below some of these names, but yes, Fred Taylor was dominant as far as I'm concerned. To give you a couple more to consider, another Hall of Famer, and you mentioned Dan Marino, or the Dolphins at least. Darryl Green went 28th overall. He was the last pick of the world famous 1983 NFL draft. DeMarco Murray had some nice years. He probably doesn't make the winner's stand. Warwick Dunn was real good, and he's a great human being. Besides CJ2K, a few special years there. And then there's Jonathan Taylor among the current guys. Let's put them 1, 2, 3, once and for all. Mike Fuentes, you break the tie here. Adrian Peterson or Marshall Faulk? Or if you want to go Fred Taylor, you can do that one too.
I probably go Adrian Peterson. Same thing as Ethan. I remember him the most growing up. Marshall Faulk was great, but I was probably a little too young to understand how great he was, right? Or just not caring about football at the time. But I remember Adrian Peterson being very dominant. I remember the CJ2K 2,000-yard season, how electric that was. Him and Landell White. I remember Landell White had, we'll say, a little bit of a weight problem. But I remember one year he rushed for like 800-something yards, but he had 16 touchdowns. He was like a goal line animal. It was great.